asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. In that same conversation, she told me, players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them.
Kathy Engelbert needs to resign.
What if Caitlin Clark didn't destroy the WNBA, but accidentally pull the curtain back on problems the league has been hiding for years? Because right now, the league isn't just negotiating a new deal, it's fighting for control of its future. It's been nearly a month since the WNBA Players Association announced that its executive committee could call for a strike if negotiations with the league continue to stall. No deal, no progress, and now real conversations about a lockout or strike are no longer hypothetical.
And being on this side with Unrivaled, I know what it takes to run a sustainable business. So I think if they can't find a model that makes it happen, they need to put people in place who can, because we've proven that it is possible. There is a way, and we're thriving in that. And so I do think a deal is going to get done, but we're standing firm in what we believe in. We're not going to back down, and we can't take less. The sport has just grown too much. It would be a disservice to the people who came before us, to the work that we've put in, to take less than what we're owed.
This is the biggest moment the WNBA has ever seen, and it's not something that can be messed up. And we're going to fight for everything that we deserve, but at the same time, we need to play basketball. That's what our fans crave, and that's what all of you crave as well. Is you want the product on the floor. And at the end of the day, that's how you make the money. That's how you're marketable. That's what the fans get excited about. That's what the fans want to show up for.
That's when one simple post on X lit a match under the entire debate. Caitlin Clark really might end up indirectly causing the WNBA to end. At first glance, it sounds outrageous. But what followed wasn't Caitlin hate. It was a brutal discussion about leverage, money, and reality. The user clarified what they meant. Caitlin Clark's arrival didn't just boost ratings, it rewrote the league's economic equation overnight. Viewership exploded, merch sales skyrocketed, attendance jumped in ways the league had never seen before, and suddenly, players realized they had leverage. 2 years ago, the dream was eventually reaching million-dollar contracts. Now some players are calling $1.3 million a slap in the face, not because Caitlin demanded it, but because she proved the money exists. That's where things get uncomfortable, because while Caitlin brought the spotlight, the owners still negotiate like nothing changed. And some fans believe players are overplaying their hand, assuming the boom belongs equally to everyone.
The youngest players are me and Paige, Kiki and Sonia were sitting right next to each other and knowing they show us the numbers from 26, 27, they don't show you 30 and 31. And my mom told me when I was younger, they'll show you the money here, but what about the longevity of it? The players that are coming after us, next year's players. So I think it's really important right now. Obviously, women's basketball is skyrocketing, and it's important for us to get what we want.
One fan put it bluntly. There is truth to this. Other players think this is about them when fans and owners only see one marketable star. They're willing to blow it up because they overvalue themselves. Another asked the question no one wants to answer. The WNBA has never been consistently profitable, so where is this money supposed to come from? And then came the harshest take of all. The revenue these last 2 seasons happened in spite of most players, not because of them. Caitlin created momentum and others tried to derail it. That's the heart of the controversy. Not Caitlin Clark, not jealousy, not hate, but a league that wasn't prepared for an almost instant transformation.
So, it's business and it's a negotiation, and there has to be compromise on both sides.
On the flip side, many fans argue the owners are the real problem, hoping to pocket the benefits of Caitlin's rise while refusing to meet players halfway. And that's the irony. Caitlin didn't ask for this. She didn't demand a strike. She didn't force negotiations to stall. She just showed what the WNBA could be, faster than the system could handle. If the league and players reach a fair agreement, this moment will be remembered as growing pains. But if there will be no WNBA basketball this year, we won't be talking about Caitlin ending the league. we'll be talking about how the league failed to evolve when its biggest opportunity ever arrived. So, who do you think is mishandling this moment more? The players, the owners, or both? Comment below.